Hello, everybody, and welcome to our SummerSlam prediction show of the IWC Radio podcast. I'm Smoot. Joining me this evening, Chucks and Will. Bean's unable to make it; it's still on assignment. And how you guys doing?
Yeah, pretty good.
All right, nice.
Can't complain.
I excuse me. I'm getting over COVID. No, it's
Oh,
fine. I still have the lingering cough. That's about it. But,
yeah, I was just gonna ask, how's your COVID doing?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just glad that I feel a lot better. I feel a little bit more like my normal self. Like I said, it's just the cough that's like lingering. It just comes out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it's like, you know. But yeah, no, I'm alright. I'm hanging in there. How are you guys?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
No,
Can't complain too much. We won't get into football. There's no time today to get
No.
into any kind of football results. SummerSlam is nearly upon us, so we should we just get straight into it.
Straight into it? Alright, one sec here. Let me get the music
Although
going.
saying that, I have a thing here.
Uh-huh. Oh!
That was a kind of weak one.
It was a bit. What was it?
It's new to me. It's a sparkling passion fruit Rubicon.
Do you know what? I've never really been. I think I've had one once, Rubicon. I didn't really like it. But I am told it's quite good.
That is actually okay.
A Rubicon.
It's Rubicon.
I just have a vanilla Coke.
Oh man, that's what I want.
See? With sugar.
It even sounds better.
Actually have a cup of ice I just pour it into.
Oh man, an icy vanilla Coke.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm on a glass of Pepsi.
A glass of Pepsi. Yeah.
Proper Pepsi as well.
Imported?
Proper. Oh no.
Yeah, as opposed to what? Not Max or.
Not Max or anything like that. No. All that rubbish. People tell me Pepsi Max does taste nice. I don't see it.
I don't get it either. No. No, it's not true. They keep trying to tell us that it's the same great taste.
I know people though who drink it quite regularly and they go, oh, it's nice. No, it's not. You're fooling yourself.
You're wrong and you're lying to me.
And I put sugar in it. Well, not like sugar anymore, is it? But yeah.
No, not even in Pepsi.
Well, it's that. What is it?
Corn syrup.
Yeah. Did you see? Sorry, we're going way off topic here. I know we're go for time as well. Did you see the clip of Rishi Sunak talking about Coke?
No, what did he say?
It's one of them stupid things where they get interviewed by kids.
Yeah.
And he basically turns around and says, "I love Coke. Well, I'm a big lover of Coke." And he stopped himself. He realised what he said. And he goes, "No, not that Coke, not that Coke."
The soda, not the drug. That's kind of fun.
And then he goes into a big story about how he's a Coke addict and he really likes.
Jesus.
He really likes proper Coke from Mexico. Like you're digging yourself a hole here, mate.
That's pretty funny.
Actually makes him more likable.
Not that far.
Well, there's not much else to go on. It's like first thing he said in a long time. This made me think, yeah, all right, that one, I'll take that one. Liz Truss never says she likes Coke.
No, she just likes pork.
She likes pork and cheese.
I'm sure that's on YouTube if you have a dig around for it. It'll be there somewhere.
It will be. It's a disgrace.
Should we get
Anyway,
there?
I don't know. I'm guessing Rishi Sunak is going to be one of those guys. He'll say, "Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of Coke. I'm a common guy. I drink Coke all the time." And then you find out actually he drinks like Coke Zero.
Yeah. Apparently, the
Ruined
point
his
of his whole story was that he was kind of going against his own policy. But he said he doesn't like the UK Coke because it's not real sugar, and he gets it imported from Mexico because it's the only place where they use. He did say some type of sugar, but it's the only place where they use it, so he gets it imported from Mexico.
So then the kids should have followed up with, "So does that mean if you become prime minister, you're going to scrap the sugar tax?"
Yeah, there you go.
Those kids wasted their chance. It's the only thing that matters.
It is.
That will win my vote. Whoever says it.
Well.
All right, let's do this
Some-
the SummerSlam thing.
Bring the music back from it.
Bring the music back.
There you go.
So this is the first time I'm seeing most of this card. I assume Will's kind of up to date with everything. You seem to watch the TVs.
I do. I shouldn't.
Good. Smook, do you know what you're getting into, or is this going to be a new one to you?
Well, funny that you should say that because
You had-
I did see Raw.
I seen you tweeting during Raw.
Yeah.
I've seen that for a while.
Yeah, and we'll get into that with the thumbs up, thumbs down segment. I'll let you figure
Nice,
out which
nice.
one that one falls under. But I only saw Raw. I didn't see SmackDown, so I have no idea about the the stuff that happened. I saw the only thing of SmackDown I kind of caught a glimpse of on social media was Pat McAfee making an entrance to like generic music. And with a really, really strange Titantron.
Really? I'm saying.
Yeah, here, let me.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
play
get
it
into the
in the window here.
Raw SmackDown a bit later.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm up to date with what's happening.
Good. And you've both at least had a look through the card. So that's here we go. Let's see this. Hey,
He's like, let's go.
go.
I can't even see you. What are we looking
Ooh.
And it's
Ooh.
at?
And it's just like an army of them.
What the hell's going on?
And it's just like very generic stock music.
Just 'cause you don't want to pay
sorry.
for the white stripe.
I guess not. Yeah. It's very odd. Which I mean, for a company that has like billions of dollars, like, come on.
They don't like spending.
Well,
it.
yeah. They don't, do they?
That's why they have all the money, because they make it and they don't spend it.
True.
Triple H might spend
Nick
it.
Khan. Speaking of spending money and not making any, the opposite of that thing. Your horse tips, man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
You
bet
know,
on
no.
I bet on Theory and who was it? Vinny?
Regal Reality. wasn't it?
Regal.
Did you saying that down last week? Did actually come in? So,
Yeah, when you bet and I didn't, and then when I
Oh.
did, nothing. Those horses, no luck on the horses.
Should have got in there when the iron was hot.
I think I've just got to stay away from horses. If I bet on the horses, Will's gonna lose too because I'm cursed on the. I'll stick to. I had one win lately, which was Germany beating France in the Women's Euros, and then I lost it on today's game. So I think that's it. I think that's it for gambling for now. It's not going my way.
I'm gonna look. If we can find any while we're on here, I'll let you know.
You came up with a list of about 10 of them today.
To be fair, some of them are quite loose links.
Yeah, I could see them all. None of them needed explaining. They were all good enough. But yeah, I'm not going to be wasting any more money on that.
Until I'll tell you what's going. Yeah,
Yeah, until you come up with one that's like really good.
I'll let you know.
Let me know. If there's one that you can link to Melina, then I'm in. Okay, so SummerSlam's kicking off in an hour and a half. So let's run through this one quickly. And someone's got Beans' predictions as well, right?
Yes, with my phone.
Excellent. Cool. So we're ready to go. Let's start with Pat McAfee. We've just seen his Titantron. Let's start with Pat McAfee versus Happy Corbin. Singles match, no stip. What did Beans say?
Beans has gone for Pat McAfee.
Okay. Not surprised.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Think we're down the wrong way. Yeah, we're gonna get SmackDown, aren't we? We can't really avoid talking about it though. Corbin did the old "I've bought a ticket" angle last night.
Was he banned from the arena?
No, but he was sat right behind the announcers.
Why couldn't he just be there?
I don't know. Well, he was sat right behind him and he was being annoying, but he kept shouting down McAfee's ear. And put on popcorn at him and stuff.
I see. You get thrown out for that.
If you did that, yeah, you get thrown out for that. And then if I don't know about you, when you're ever buying tickets for a WWE show, you can never get the seat by the announcers.
I don't know where the smiley face glow in the dark t-shirt guy gets that same right in the middle front row ticket every time.
Yeah.
Because even Sign Guy didn't get the same seat every time. And he said, like, I just maxed out all of the credit cards.
Yeah.
I spent all my money on getting these tickets. So like, he would just get as good as he could. This guy's always in the same spot.
They would just move him off TV because he would be a spectacle.
Yeah. Well, Frank the Clown, they did that too. That's true.
Yeah. As long as you don't try to make a spectacle of yourself, then I think you're fine.
Just, I don't know how you get that same seat every time.
So yeah, he was basically just being annoying for like a good 10 minutes. They tried to do the rundown of the SummerSlam card, and he was just talking over them and being really obnoxious. It's actually quite funny to see him do it, and then Corbin went to hit him, so I can't remember exactly what happened, but he ended up jumping over the barrier and he kicked him in the bollocks.
Okay.
So yeah.
So that guy is called Superfan Smiles?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a bit easier than my name. His beard troubles me.
Troubles you?
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong
Oh
with
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. That's a bit weird, isn't it?
It's not good. More or less. I don't care what you do, but do something. That little bit just on that. It's not even a good goatee. It's just, you know.
Like Michael Cole's little bit on the Rita. That's pointless.
Does Michael Cole just have the soul patch now?
I think he's got rid of it now, actually. I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all very pointless.
Yeah. Okay, so Pat McAfee. I will also predict Pat McAfee. Smoot looks like you're going for McAfee too.
Yeah.
Which just leaves you Will.
Yeah, McAfee as well.
Yeah, he has to be.
Seems like a safe bet.
It's safe. Unlike those sources. Let's try then. There's a lot of title matches on the show. So one of the only ones that isn't, Logan Paul in his singles debut against The Miz. Again, a pretty safe bet. I think Logan Paul has to win.
Logan Paul, because Miz is a
Oh, what is Miz?
small, testy man.
A small, testy man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Apparently he's got massive balls. And he's got a T-shirt to prove it.
That he has massive balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what Smoot said is the opposite of that. He says he's got small testes.
Well, that's the general consensus, really. Because yeah, everyone's laughing at his tiny balls.
So who made the initial claim that he's got tiny balls, and what evidence do they have for it?
I think Maurice.
Was it Maurice?
Yeah.
I think it was Maurice, yeah.
Maurice said he's got small balls.
No, he's got huge balls.
So out of nowhere, Maurice said one day Miz has giant balls.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't remember how it came about, but yeah, something like that.
it was something along those
So-
lines.
Who implied that he has not?
Logan Paul.
Oh, Logan
Yeah.
Paul. So how does Logan Paul know the state of Miz's genitals?
You got me there.
Nobody knows. Yeah.
Nobody knows. Okay.
So there's Maurice was actually on Raw this week for the first
Yes.
time in a little while. And I don't know if you can throw this picture up, Smith, but she did have a rather superb hair, I think you would call it.
Let me see.
Here. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I didn't realize that was a purse until somebody, one of the announcers, made a mention of it. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess that is a purse.
Yeah.
certainly a unique purse.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I mean, Mrs. Balls, I assume, are in there.
Maybe.
So we know
But if
that
it-
they're at least
if the-
smaller than that, which I actually kind of hope they are smaller than that. Any bigger than that is an issue.
That's going to be painful if they're bigger than that.
Yeah.
Anything
Also,
bigger
they're
than that, you
detached,
might as
so
well
that's
start
pretty
singing
big.
Chocolate Rain.
Yeah.
Also,
Wonder
like,
how big Tezonde's balls are. Massive.
I just, this kind of goes back to when, you know, the Miz versus the Fiend, when the Fiend was messing with their kid, and then Miz came out for the match and he just didn't give a shit. I kind of get vibes here for that, so I was like, all right, whatever. I'm not picking the Miz. So Logan Paul just signed, might as well give him the win. Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Who did Beans pick here?
Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm going to pick them. Beans has gone for Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And what about you?
Yeah, same, Logan Paul.
And his NXT name? Definitely Paul Logan. Right?
Could be.
That's an actual name.
Yeah.
You go with Logan
yeah,
Paul?
Yeah, I'm going with Paul Logan.
Paul Logan.
Not
alright.
Paul Hogan, who is Crocodile Dundee, and is dead, I think. So definitely not Paul Hogan.
Wait, he died?
I don't know, did he? I think he did.
Who's dead?
No, apparently he didn't.
No, he's still
really
alive.
old.
Yeah.
He's 82.
Sheesh.
Paul Hogan, yeah.
Is Paul Hogan still married to Linda?
It's true. He was married to a Linda as well.
Wow.
Linda Kozlowski. And he was married to Nolene Edwards twice. Was 1981, remarried in 82.
Wow. Crazy.
Crazy.
What are the odds? Alright, where to next?
I don't know, I'm just going on a deep dive into Paul Hogan's life. And the only other non-title match of the night is the no DQ tag match with the Mysterios taking on the Judgment Day. Damian Priest and Finn Balor with Rhea Ripley at ringside. There are rumours that Edge may be making his return. It would make sense for him to come back here. I don't know if that affects your predictions at all.
Well,
Yeah, I read on one of the date sheets under the headline "Major Edge SummerSlam update," and then the actual story was that there'd been no confirmation as to whether or not Edge was in town for Nashville.
That is major.
So there was no update at all. So well done, date sheets. Keep at it.
I'll take the bait and go with the Mysterios because like their 20th brouhaha got spoiled by Rhea.
Yeah, didn't it?
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it would be kind of funny though if Mysterio's family came out just to help them, like the whole raveling gang of them.
Just a load of other Mysterios.
Yeah,
Aaliyah Mysterio.
exactly.
They were all there.
They would have to change their name. They've got an Aaliyah.
Yeah,
True.
actually, yeah.
Who did Beans pick here?
Beans has picked Judgment Day.
Ooh.
I have to. I'm going with the Judgment Day.
I'm thinking Judgment Day as well, actually.
Yeah?
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm going Judgment Day.
Judgment Day. Cool. So, let's move on to the 5 tag team matches here. It's good. US title match is a rematch from last month. Bobby Lashley, now champion, defending against Theory. Just Theory. No,
Just Theory.
Who did Beans
anyone
pick?
got anything here? Yeah, let's start with Beans.
Yeah, Beans gone full. Sorry, it keeps going off. Theory.
And with Theory to win it right back.
I don't think so.
You got Lashley?
Yeah, don't think they're gonna let him give him the US title and the Money in the Bank.
He could have the US title and both world titles at the end of the night.
Probably could, yeah. He won't, but he could.
Oh, Smoot has a theory.
I'm going to just say that I have a theory that Theory loses to Lashley. That's all.
That'd be in the first half, not gonna lie. I also have Lashley, but I'm starting to doubt it now.
Why?
Kinda think they might give it right back to Theory and have him maybe challenge for all the belts, but
If anything, he
Nope.
wins by like count out or DQ or something.
I don't win the belt then. Just drags his thing out again. Just challenge him again at whatever the next show is. Clash at the Castle.
In Cardiff, Wales.
Clash at the Castle.
That could happen.
I will be in attendance for Clash at the Castle.
Ah. I still haven't bought a ticket, but you never know. There's cheap ones going.
I think they're getting a bit desperate actually, because I got an email from Ticketmaster saying, reminding me they were on sale, even though I'd already bought some.
So there are people with their like £2,000 tickets going, what the hell?
Yeah.
You could have just waited and got one for 40 quid. Alright. So Lashley's theories. I'll stick with Lashley, but totally sold on it. tag team. This is the one. The Usos and the Street Profits again. They had a great match of the night last time around. This time, there's no stip. It's just standard tag rules, but special guest referee Jeff Jarrett. Why Jeff Jarrett?
Is it because he beat the shit out of Ric Flair in the car park?
Yeah, because he was free tonight, I guess. Yeah.
You know what? He's been. I mean, they're not likely to mention it, I suppose, but
It's tomorrow night, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah. He's been on WWE TV the last 3 weeks in various roles, but they've not mentioned it once. Which I say they probably wouldn't. Still, I don't know why he's the referee in this. They've not really explained that one.
Yeah. Don't get it. But hey, there you go. Jeff Jarrett. He's the special ref. Does that change anything?
No,
Usos
this is
win
still gonna win.
again. Could they possibly win again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I've just seen this photo. Sorry, I know it. This photo from someone at SummerSlam.
Let's take a look here.
We got spoilers.
Not really. It's not a sellout by a long shot.
Well, that looks empty, but surely that just means they're not.
No.
Oh, it's tarped off. Holy shit.
Yeah, exactly. Half the stadium's tarped off.
Let's throw up on the screen here. Only half of Nissan Stadium is sold for SummerSlam.
That's a lot of seats.
Yeah,
It's a lot
whoa.
of seats.
It's a lot of carefully controlled camera angles tonight.
TNA style, they used to do that. It's a big place though. I'm sure they still sold a hell of a lot of tickets.
It's a big place, yeah, don't get me wrong.
But then couldn't you just do a smaller one? I think anyone would care.
Well, that was what they did with Money in the Bank, didn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe these stadium shows, Nick Khan seems to like them, but maybe these aren't the way forward.
WrestleMania only, I think.
It's
I
almost,
say you can. Oh,
it's almost as if Nick Khan's an idiot.
Not a fan of Nick Khan.
I'm looking your work, Desmond.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I think they should leave it just for WrestleMania or shows
And
in
then
Wales.
If you check out a couple of photos along there, one of the other sides is the entrance side too. So you've got that whole long side and the short side. They're down to like half. Or is it? Where's the entrance?
I think it's in the corner, isn't it?
They're just doing a really small entrance.
Yeah.
No, I
like
saw
a
a big screen and kind of assumed it would be there, but no. They're doing a small entrance.
Yeah, it's that one you got there in the right hand corner.
What the hell?
You've got the sort of diagonal aisle as well.
Is that the... Oh, right, that's the aisle going down that way. Okay, yeah, I see.
I mean, to be honest, you'd have to think a lot of them, the other side that's topped off, where the tent is, where all the production crew are.
Yeah.
That would probably be blocked off anyway because of that production bit, but all the other, I mean, the top bit, that wouldn't be done.
Yeah, a little bit right behind, maybe, yeah.
A lot.
Alright, well, that's a bad sign. But, okay.
Not a good omen, is it really?
No. Maybe they're booking places that are just too big. So, Smoot's got the Usos. I'm gonna say
What did Beans
the
pick? Sorry.
Street Profits finally win.
No, I'm going to shows. Your shows are
You're
hanging
going
on
Usos as well?
a bit longer.
And then, yeah, what was Beans' pick?
Yeah, sorry, doing this. It is the Street Profits.
Oh!
So we're kind of split here.
I have heard a rumor, though. I say rumor. It's speculation, but it's based on things that are being said and feelings backstage. That Dynamite Dave has said that there are people that want to push Montez as a single. And they spent a lot of the match last month complimenting his new physique. Which I didn't think looked that new, but they made a big deal of it. So it's possible that we could be seeing the end of the streak.
Maybe. Also, you picked Lashley, right, Will?
Yeah, did you?
Okay.
You did.
Just to double check, sorry.
Alright, so split on that one. Let's move on to the women's title matches. Liv Morgan, also a rematch from last time, defending against Ronda. Liv Morgan, Ronda Rousey. Could this be another return? Maybe Charlotte coming back to get involved?
I would say, yeah, I think Liv wins this one.
Yeah.
And I think we have a triple threat at Clash at the Castle.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. I'll go with Liv too. And what about Beans?
It would have Beans' pick here.
Oh yeah, I think you'd be ready for this, wouldn't it? It is Liv Morgan.
Liv too.
I will say Liv crushes the hopes of a Sandy Hook denier.
Jesus. I'll not let this go, will you?
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so we all have faith in Liv Morgan here. That's good. How about the Raw Women's title? We have Bianca Belair defending against Becky Lynch, also with the threat of a return. Bailey has been quite active on Twitter lately.
Yeah.
Big whoop.
He's cheering. Yeah, I keep forgetting about Bailey, but yeah, she's probably due to come back, isn't she now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sticking with my pick, but
Who are you picking?
so yeah, I'm going for, I think Becky wins.
Oh, okay, new champ. Bianca won at WrestleMania, didn't she? That's a...
Well, Becky won. Becky came back last year at SummerSlam, didn't she?
Oh, that's
Beat
true.
Becky in like seconds.
Yeah.
Sorry, beat Bianca in like seconds.
Nah, this is Bianca's revenge then. I got Bianca winning this.
So now I've just said that, yeah, I'm thinking maybe Becky wins in Wales. You know, hometown crowd and all that. Even though Wales isn't the hometown.
It's not Drew McIntyre's either, but they're
No.
trying.
It will be. No, I'll stick with Becky.
I think Bianca keeps the drought going for Becky here.
Okay, and what about Beans?
Yeah, what did Beans say?
I think you went for Bianca. But yeah.
And keep that thing open. What did Beans say for the main event? Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Last man standing this time for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
He's gone for Roman Reigns.
Okay. How many times have these guys had pay-per-view main events now?
Too many.
Good few, like, isn't it? Yeah.
It's quite a lot.
How long have they been going for? It's been at least 10 years.
Who? What? This?
This feud, some form of fashion, I'm sure.
Let's see. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. The first one, WrestleMania 31, so 2015. It's been going over 7 years.
Not quite 10.
They had
Feels like
that one. That one was a triple threat. They then had another triple threat with Dean Ambrose at Fastlane 2016. There was a 4-way involving Strowman and Samoa Joe at SummerSlam 2017. WrestleMania 34, the Greatest Royal Rumble, SummerSlam 18, Crown Jewel 2021, and then WrestleMania 38 as well. And now, of course, SummerSlam. That's a lot.
Yeah, seems like he's been going on a bit longer, but
I don't know, that's a hell of a long time. It looks like it's going for Roman Reigns in a very verbose way.
Yeah.
big chief and hot dog and cancer dodging.
Ooh,
Hoorah.
arm peacock and self-acknowledged and leaky head of the table, Roman Reigns.
You forgot needle mover.
Shit.
Needle moving, yeah.
Tribal chief as well.
Big Chiefin.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, sorry. Oh, God, why did they keep dragging out Jerry Lawler on these kickoff shows?
Good question. Who do you have, Chuck?
I have the big chief in hot dog and cancer touching the juggernaut. The what else has he been called?
The leader of the island of relevancy.
Oh, there you go.
That's a new one.
That's his.
Table heading Roman Reigns.
You will?
Yeah, I'm going Reigns.
No chance. No faith in Brock Lesnar.
No, none.
No.
But do you have faith in Austin Theory? Will Austin Theory cash in
God, no.
at the end of the show? No?
It's way too
I
soon.
think he might, you know.
Way too soon.
Too soon.
I think he might.
You might- Okay, well.
I don't think he'll win because he'll lose the match, but I think he'll cash in.
I think if he does cash in, he's gonna lose it. I'll take you up on that. Yeah, okay. Those are the picks for SummerSlam, which starts in just about an hour from now.
About an hour. Also, just for comparison's sake, I guess, Steve Austin and The Rock had their first singles match together December the 7th, 97. And their last singles match together March 30th, 03. So that's less than 6 years.
Okay.
Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar have been going at it for 7.
The
entire Attitude Era. Yeah. So there you go. That is our SummerSlam predictions. What's next? Do you want to talk a little bit about the TVs leading up to this? Maybe some things that we probably should have known about before we predicted the show, maybe?
I was gonna go.
Yeah.
I was gonna go into the best stuff, worst stuff of the week here.
Okay, yeah, that's probably a better way of doing it.
Oh, just remind me, I forgot to do a graphic feed for the quote. No.
Yeah, the quote is a doozy this week, I have to say.
What's the quote?
Well,
You've got the audio of it? I haven't heard it yet.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, let me bring this back up here. Here we go. Let's see. My thumbs up has to be Brody King getting a Darby Allin headstone tattoo, which I don't know if you saw, but here, let me find it on Instagram here. I think this is probably one of the most gnarly things that they've. It's not. Oh, it's something. Yeah, right. Hold on.
That's not.
It's not AEW. But congrats to that person for getting the. Oh, God. Boomer energy here. There we go.
Here we go.
Oh, this was pretty great. Let's see if I can find it. Because, like, Brody King's been just tormenting Darby Allin outside of the ring at, like, all these various places and such. And he finally got, like, a tattoo of just, like, a headstone. That's, like, Here Lies Darby. I can find it here. Yeah, no, this is Wednesday stuff. There's a little bit before it. I can't find it here. My God, they post a lot.
This is all from, this is all from Dynamite.
Yeah, what the fuck? Jesus. Alright, well, I'll try it like this here. Brody... Twitter.
I bet it's just below this.
Right?
Big bad Brody King.
That's a great...
I thought his
awesome.
banner picture said gobshite. There's a British word. If Regal can say gobshite on AEW, I'll give him some money.
He did
Yeah, there
say,
it is.
oh, there it is. Here lies Darby Allin. Nice.
That's awesome. So there was that. The other thing, since Will teed me up for it so nicely, was William Regal being happier than a dog with two willies.
Yes. And then everyone else not knowing what a willy is, apparently.
Yeah. Here's the audio. Here you go.
Mr. Ross!
Yes, sir.
Mr. Maniac, man with the mask, you're looking divine tonight.
Well, thank you, sir.
It's Wednesday night, it's Dynamite.
We're
The Blackpool
live.
Combat Club, we've got more gold than Tiffany's the Jewelers. Tonight's the night that Bryan Danielson comes back. I'm happier than a dog with two willies. I can't believe it.
I love the two willies, whatever that means. Dad, you got any two willie problems?
No, I had one once, but I took some antibiotics, but I digress. But
There you go. They know what a willy is, right? They have to.
I mean, there's Will Hobbs, Powerhouse Hobbs.
I might be wrong, but it's not. I don't think it's a big word over there. Is it? I mean, we use it over here, but I don't think it's,
Right,
it's
but they would know what it is. So, like, I was just surprised that Daz would say, "Yeah, I used to have a willy, but I it got cleared up." Like, even if you never heard it before, you hear like happier than a dog with two willies. You know what that's gonna imply. What else could it be?
Yeah, I suppose.
My thumbs down goes to Monday Night Raw still being a 3-hour dumpster fire despite Triple H in charge of creative.
See?
Was he in charge of creative? I've heard a story that tonight is the first show that he's actually writing.
Yeah. I've heard bits as well, I don't really know. You see, I seen you saying this on Monday night, and I was too tired to argue with you. But I watched it from start to finish, and I thought I don't know, it definitely felt different.
I mean, the show
Don't
started
get me
off...
wrong, I'm not saying it was perfect, by far from it. But it definitely felt like something was happening behind the scenes.
I don't know about that. It still felt like the same old song and dance routine. Especially when Theory was in like 4 segments in the first hour. Because like you had Logan Paul and The Miz brawling for whatever reason at the start. I guess because they were at Madison Square Garden, but like...
Yeah.
Okay, that happened, and then, they got separated, and then Roman came out, talked to the crowd, and then Theory interrupted. And then this somehow leads to Theory being in a match, and then it gets, eventually evolved into a tag team match play. And then, the match lasts forever for whatever reason.
Yeah, I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it was perfect, but I don't know, it just seemed to flow better than it has done recently.
Yeah, but I've seen the same comments of people saying, "Oh, it felt like a different show." I'm like, trust me, it does not feel like a different show.
That is disappointing. I was thinking, I started watching SummerSlam 2000, I then finally gave up on the TV SummerSlam 2020, so I can't do it anymore. It's now SummerSlam again.
Yeah.
And apparently Triple H is in control as of tonight.
Well, he could have tore up the script on Raw.
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna try watching Raw on. I was gonna say tomorrow, on Monday. For the first time in 2 years, I'm gonna give it a go. And hope, fingers are crossed, they will be all day tomorrow. That Triple H can show me that he's at least trying to make some change.
Gotcha.
Well, SmackDown, if Raw didn't feel different, SmackDown definitely did. Because the first 2 matches, there was McIntyre and Sheamus.
I was gonna say, did you see how they hung up those Irish flags?
Well, yeah, that wasn't the best. But they had a really good match. It was on. It took a while as well. He had a good 20 minutes, something like that. And then the match after it, the women's match. The Ronda and Liv in a tag match against Sonya and Talia, I think it was. That was pretty good as well. It seemed like they were getting a bit more time to do stuff. I did laugh at Ronda. She supposedly come out in a pissed off mood.
Yeah, somebody rattled something off at her, and she just replied back with you grew up as a failure or something like that.
Someone shouted, "Shut up!" She went, "You shut up, your mum failed you."
Yeah.
Good response, Vinny.
I don't know if they posted it, but yeah.
You got a video clip of it?
Oh, I think it was on. I think it might have been on Instagram. I saw. Now that I think about it.
I think I did see the Fox account Twitter.
You shut up, and your mom failed you. She's kind of like Charlotte, where people would get under Charlotte's skin by chanting stuff, and Charlotte would kind of go off a little bit.
Yeah, rattled.
I think she's in that same boat. Anyway.
I think the biggest thing to come out of SmackDown was Michael Cole. He used the word wrestling and fans.
Whoa!
I know.
That's a big thumbs up.
Yeah.
Is that your thumbs up of the week, Will?
I think
We've got our words back.
We're allowed to call it wrestling again. That's when he starts calling them belts. That's when we gotta be worried.
There you go.
Thumbs up. Yeah, go on, we'll have that.
I was gonna kind of follow on from your one because I'm kind of struggling to find some negatives this week, and I do have two. One of them I'm gonna say is, and I know they're trying. I know it's the point. I'm not marking out here, but is the Jericho Appreciation Society referring to AEW fans as the AEW Galaxy? I know the point is that you're trying to be the other guys, but a galaxy is much smaller than a universe. You're in doing the thing, you're doing it wrong. You're making yourself look small. This is a negative. This goes in the red.
This goes in the red. Okay,
Do
gotcha.
this. Get my things, my thumbs in the wrong.
Sorry.
That's a bad thing.
Hold on.
Now we get your thumbs in the wrong place, wherever you
Yeah, you're always putting my thumbs up the wrong way.
There we go.
And my other one, since we're on negatives, is the aforementioned vexing vexillology on SmackDown. No one has ever mistaken Sheamus for being Ivorian.
Yes. Yeah.
It's how difficult is it to
Put a flag right around.
Flag. Just Google the flag. No, I think we've all Googled the Ukrainian flag to make sure that we get it the right way around. You know, you might as well just let's just double check. It could go one way or the other. And then Sheamus didn't see any. I think. By the way, maybe before I go down there, you might want to flip those flags around.
Yeah, I was going to say, why did she would have thought Sheamus would have pointed it out.
There you go.
Oops, sorry. There we go. Yeah.
Those are my negatives. Sorry. Well, you go back to your good stuff. Said you got another.
No, that was it. Good stuff. I mean, I know Smoke didn't agree, but the very slight different feel of the shows this week, and I'm hoping we're going to get a lot more tonight and from here on in.
I like the.
So there's a lot of work to do. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't. There were definitely bad points in the show, but you could just see, what's the term, green shoots. I think. You could see there's something happening.
You got very different opinions on this. The different feel and the same feel.
Do you have a thumbs up for the week, Chucks, or?
I do. My thumbs up this week is Ricky Goddamn Starks. Everything he did was awesome this week. That whole segment they did with him. He had the very quick squash over Danhausen. That was cool.
Yeah.
He then asked for a second match. Defended his. This is all to defend the FTW. They bigged him up. He's been FTW champion for over a year. Defended it against Danhausen. Asked for a second match. Hook comes out. Teammate Hook. You know, Taz's son, the guy who made the belt. Hook ends up winning. And then Ricky Goddamn Starks has this awesome promo afterwards where he says, basically, now is my time. My time has been for the last year. Now it's time to actually get what's mine. Make something of himself. I've been asking for this for a long time.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Will Hobbs beats him down
Yeah.
behind. Big balls in the back of the head. Which is what I was saying, I don't know if it's a week or two ago. I wanted to enjoy them as a team, but I couldn't because I just want this guy to go singles and actually be something bigger. They've solved both of those problems. Now they're not going to be a team anymore. And they're going to feud, and Ricky Starks is going to go to the moon. Pulling it now. Pretty goddamn Stark was a superstar.
You got it.
Oh, and the pre-match video package of him as well. That was great.
Okay. No, I agree. I'm kind of excited to see what comes of this for both guys, both Starks and Hobbs.
Will Hobbs too. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great for a great moment with Hook winning the FTW championship as well. Just feels
That
right.
was cool.
Yeah.
And they had the fist bump at the end. They're still pros.
Yeah.
And then Will Hobbs turns on him, and Taz acts like he didn't know that it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if now Team Taz are baby faces and Will Hobbs is the only heel, or if Taz is in on it maybe, and he's kicked out and he's the babyface on his own, or and he's still good with Hook. So and Hook is now a fan favorite, so maybe I don't know. The whole thing's a bit up in the air.
Yeah.
I like it. Keep this going.
Will, do you have a thumbs down?
I do, but it's not really anything to do with the shows this week or anything like that.
That's cool.
That's fine. We'll allow it.
They put this video out yesterday, I think it was, the day before, to promote SummerSlam. Basically, they've got their hands on a drone and thought it would be cool to fly around Nashville to promote SummerSlam.
Okay.
In theory, good idea.
Theory.
Except for the very poor camera work. There's cameras all over the place. Especially at the beginning. It nearly hits the wall the first time.
Oh, this is in Tootsie's.
I mean, the concept of it's quite good, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's shaking around a lot, isn't it?
It's all over the place, yeah.
Like doing that. Pilot. Oh, it's not smooth at all.
This is quite good. Yeah, the concept's quite good, but whoever's in control of it
Kid
is
Rock.
drunk, I think.
Everyone's favourite Kid Rock.
I've got a drone. I think I could have done better than this.
Yeah.
Oh man, if only we could show this, because like, it does seem very, very shaky.
It's shaky.
Like there's no stabilization whatsoever.
Well,
And they're doing some cool, like they flew through a pretty small window there of the bus, and he slowed right down, which understandable, but you know.
that bit in the bar is the worst bit.
Yeah.
I have to say, they did not get the expressed written consent of Major League Baseball. I want them to, I want MLB to sue them, please. You cannot pirate footage, even in a closed setting like this, even with the shaky drone. Please pay your rights fees. Thank you.
If we can't play WWE footage, then WWE can't play MLB footage.
That's right.
Although maybe they can, because wasn't their network built on MLB? Maybe they
Oh
will.
yeah. Yeah.
God damn it.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I know nothing about like flying drones and things like that, but like I've seen enough like drone footage to know that you should have this like stabilized, you know?
There's one that went viral a couple of months back. The guy who did the bowling alley. You seen that one?
Yeah.
Why couldn't they just get him in? Give him a few dollars and get him to do it. Sure he would. That's just that to me seems like someone's. Oh, I've got a drone. I'll do it. And really didn't do a good job of it.
They don't even
And they
get
got these
close to
fireworks
the.
at the end.
Yeah, they don't even get
So
close
like
enough to the
they
fireworks.
only had one take.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't get close to the stadium because no, I don't know. Could have been done a lot better. I feel.
Yeah.
Under the Triple H era, I want more drone coverage.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we blame Triple H for that?
I'm surprised they don't use drones more often actually for the big outside shelter that they probably could do things like that.
Oh, don't say that. You give them ideas. They'll do it now.
Well,
It's all
let's wait till they fire Kevin Dunn.
Well, I was going to say, it's all Kevin Dunn.
Oh,
So
that's a big thumbs up, too. Add that to my thumbs up. I've heard this week that Kevin Dunn and Bruce Pritchard are probably first on the chopping block. We suspected that. We've been hearing a long time now for 10, 15 years that when Triple H takes over, Kevin Dunn is out of here. And now
Apparently, Stephanie doesn't like him.
No, Triple H doesn't. Steph doesn't. A lot of people don't. He was a Vince guy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't even mind Bruce Pritchard so much, but yeah.
I do.
Get rid of both of them. Time for a change. Did you hear the story of Road Dogg has been begging for a job with AEW now?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
apparently so.
And what, do you want to give him one or?
No. They don't want him.
Like, I think Billy Gunn was trying to get him in there, and then what was it that he said? Hold on. Dog on AEW. He said something about how like they gave Wardlow the jabroni title or something. Begging Tony Khan for a job. Yeah, here it is, yeah.
I want to know why he won't hire me, apparently, is the question.
Yeah, Road Dogg says AEW gave Wardlow the jabroni title, and AEW looks like an indie show filmed with nice cameras. And then
That's the appeal.
Yeah. And then most recently, Road Dogg just can't understand why Tony Khan won't hire him to work in AEW. Man. If only there's some sort of clue. He said, I'm not retired, I'm unemployed, and I see things on Tony Khan's TV show that appall me. I could help with that. I've been begging him for a job on every platform I can, and I want to know the reason why he won't hire me.
The same reason he won't hire me. He's fine. He doesn't need us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't need
thinks
you.
that what we have to offer isn't good enough.
You're openly begging him for a job. It's kind of pathetic to shit talk a company so much and then come crawling looking for work. Oh, man. The lack of awareness from this guy. Yeah, that's a great story to just keep tabs on.
Yeah, sounds it.
Yeah. Apparently John Cena is in Fortnite now.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen a screenshot of that.
That is correct.
How does that work?
He's a skin.
No, it's just
See?
Cena skin.
How do we know that it's there? That it's him though?
Hey, it's an invisibility skin. There you go.
No, Epic actually said that you can actually see him. No invisibility tricks or anything like that.
I can't see anyone there.
And he had the doo 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 plays when he does the you can't see me. It's like an emote.
Uh-huh.
There's the title. He's got like a hand as like the pickaxe. So.
There you go.
Yeah, there he is. He's in Fortnite. You can get the same like color motif thing in Rocket League, and then they also added Xavier Woods, Asuka, and The Undertaker in Fall Guys. So I'll try to get a shot of those. Yeah, I mean it's cool. I don't have the V-Bucks for it, otherwise I'd probably get them. Because I already have The Rock, who's the quote-unquote foundation. Let's see here.
I think while we've got a bit of time to kill, I think we should it won't count on the prediction game, but we do a special prediction.
Oh, special prediction.
Not for SummerSlam. I know we don't normally do outside WWE. That's AEW. But it's Ric Flair's last match tomorrow,
That's true.
Oh yeah.
apparently. Allegedly. What are we thinking? I'm thinking he gets beat. Jeff Jarrett's going to beat the shit out of him again.
I think Flair's going to put over the young guy.
Yeah, I'll say Jeff Jarrett beats the shit out of Ric Flair.
Yeah.
I think he's going to beat the shit out of Ric Flair, and then Ric Flair's going to win.
I don't know about that.
Why?
Yeah, I mean,
Why wouldn't he?
I mean, it is being run by Conrad Thompson, so I mean, that is in all likelihood a possibility.
It's what everyone wants to see. No one needs to see Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal winning that match.
Yeah, that's true. Jay Lethal is kind of a shithead.
I'm not saying he's a shit. God damn it. Was he accused of something?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I think he was in the speaking out movement, and not on
Give the benefit of the doubt to anyone.
Yeah.
No. Flair's got to win it. Has to.
I mean, Andrade could do all the work too.
Oh yeah, Andrade and Lethal are going to be wrestling most of the match.
I think the better prediction is, will he die at any point during the match?
Ever.
In the match.
Like Randy the Ram. No, but should I say something? I kind of feel like he's going to regret doing it. But maybe that's
Flair.
too obvious.
It's Flair. There's no
Maybe
regrets.
Well, yeah, no, I meant that in a kind of euphemistic way. Like, he's not going to die, but something bad's going to happen.
Yeah, if he doesn't regret dick waggling a stewardess on a plane, he's not going to regret getting into the ring.
Because he wouldn't regret waggling his dick at a stewardess.
Yeah.
He used to do that all the time. That's his thing.
Yeah.
I just mean, like, you know, the likelihood of an injury is fairly high.
Yeah.
I don't know what it'd be, a knee, a hip, or whatever. And
Or a heart attack.
yeah, I don't think it's going to be a heart attack. But hey, it could be. I don't know.
Let's say he survived the match.
Let's just say.
Does he then come back to WWE at some point?
No,
No.
I don't want him.
No.
I don't know, you know.
Too much heat between him and Becky Lynch.
I don't know, Triple H is in charge now, you know.
That's true.
He's always been good mates, haven't they?
Eventually, for something, it could happen, but I don't think he's going to be a regular.
No, I don't think they won't come back for like a match or anything. But
It's like a Hogan deal. But didn't he come back for something and they decided like he's never allowed to talk again?
really?
Yeah, maybe it was that like Q&A session, and he just hijacked it and started talking about things that. Do you remember JR was hosting and just couldn't keep control over Ric Flair telling stories that he shouldn't?
That was the game launch years ago.
Yeah, the game launch, and he just completely ruined it.
Yeah,
by
and 2K was fine with
Ric
it.
Flair.
Yeah, 2K was fine.
Oh yeah,
with
it was hilarious.
Oh.
But then
Wasn't
after that, WWE said like, you can be on TV, but you're not talking anymore. We're not giving you a microphone.
Didn't JR say that's why he was fired? Because of that?
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah.
I'm sure he's come out since then and said he was sacked because of that, because he said he lost control.
That's right.
I mean-
That's right, he was.
Vince just wanted a reason to fire JR.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't take much.
To be fair, I think JR did say that he'd had a few drinks at the time, so
Hmm.
you can't really argue with the fact that he lost control.
I don't know who could have kept control over that one.
Well, no. If
Short
ever
of
get
cutting
it.
his microphone.
you ever get a spare hour to watch that whole thing, it's hilarious. You can just see, especially when Flair goes proper into it, you can just see everyone cringing.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This is official.
What else have we got?
Superfan Smiles
Oh,
in
he's
attendance. Yeah, there you go.
there he is. He's got his same view of the ring that he always has.
Yeah.
All right. In 2015, Triple H shared his thoughts on 3 hours of Raw every week. He said, "If I could change anything, I'd love it to be 2 hours."
Yeah, it's been like 10 years since the 3-hour push.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be one of the first things. Supposedly it's
It's such a
the
big
US
decision, though.
USA
They would
Network,
lose a
isn't it,
lot of
wasn't it?
money.
Yeah, that's why I think it's more USA Network than them. I think it's probably if they had their way, they probably would. It would be 2 hours. A while ago, but
Hmm.
it's a lot of advertising money, isn't it, for USA?
Yeah,
Who's this
we'll
guy
see.
on the panel?
What, Greg Miller?
Who's he?
Who's Greg Miller?
I know he was
Seems like
associated with.
I know his face.
I know he was associated with video games, but I don't know what he's doing on the pre-show panel.
Greg Miller.
Yeah.
Game over Greggy.
Yeah. He looks like a distinguished Sam Roberts. If Sam Roberts was like an actual professional. Yeah, there you go.
Who is he though?
I don't know. I don't know.
Greg Miller. Is that a real name, or is that going to be his name?
Yeah, that right there.
I think it's his real name. Yeah.
There he
Got
is,
a lot
isn't it?
of gaming
Personality.
content. Yeah.
IGN, yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Well,
Never
apparently
heard
he's
of
just a guy.
Just a guy.
Just
He's
the
a guy
guy.
who's done some stuff on the internet.
Pretty much, yeah.
Got his own. He's got his own show called This Is Awesome.
What a mark. What a mark.
This Is Awesome on Peacock every Friday.
So he's a peacock enthusiast. Great. Anything else before we get out of here? I think it's time.
Who's Greg
s-
Miller?
I don't
At the end
know.
of the show, so I found out who he is.
I don't know. I don't know what
There's
else to
a
tell
lot,
you.
a lot of stories about how good it is that Vince is gone, and people being free to explore some stuff. MJF being a lot more likely, or the size thing isn't going to be an issue for him or other people like him now. Heyman being quite close with Steph, have a good relationship with Steph, so he could be someone to watch. Big E has no hard feelings towards Ridge Holland, so that's nice.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a point. I mentioned to you guys before the show. Triple H did some kind of little press conference thing yesterday. They did tryouts, didn't they? And some theatre or something in Nashville.
Brian Alvarez says they were abysmal.
Yeah, I've just been reading that. Apparently, they didn't go to plan. But after all that was finished, the Triple H did some kind of little mini press conference, and I'm trying to find the article because it was mentioned. Someone asked him the question. There we go. I think I may have it here. It's on YouTube. If it's a BT Sport, actually, recording it. And it was quite funny because I was watching it earlier on, and as I'm looking at the screen, as I told you guys before the show, as I'm watching Triple H speaking, just out the corner of my eye, I can just see John Albert talking. he's in the corner of the screen, I'm like, oh, okay, I know you. And he did the story I'm looking for, which I can't find. I might have actually found it. Here we go. No, it's not the article. Anyway, Triple H basically, John actually asked him, about Paul Heyman. Did you see any future for him in the creative side of things? And Triple H didn't say no. He said he wanted ideas from anyone. He was quite generic about his answer, but he didn't say no. I thought it was interesting. I mean, he's not going to say no, I suppose, is he, in public? But he said he wants to take opinions and thoughts from anyone across the company, which I don't think the former owner was ever into that.
The former owner. You mean Vince?
Who?
Mr. McMahon?
Mr. McMahon.
Yeah, that's true. Again, I'm interested as much as the next person to see how a creative-led Triple H handles things. But I'm telling you, if I tune in the Raw Monday and it's the same dretch that I've been avoiding for a couple of years now, I'll be done. That'll be it.
I think, as much as I kind of agree with you in that you want to see some kind of change straight away, and probably he wants to make his mark straight away. I don't think you're going to see it straight away.
Well, that's why you said it was this is the first night of him getting everything.
Yeah, but even so, I think it's still going to take time for whatever changes he wants to make. It's going to happen overnight.
True.
No.
So
But at least there is, there's no one standing in the way now. They are apparently TV-14. Like, if he wanted to change something overnight, it could happen. I guess, so. Like I said before, I'm hoping we see something, some sign that things are going to change,
There was a slight disappointment in that he did continue with the maximum male model bullshit last night.
Oh, yeah. Is Max Dupree still? Is he
back?
Come
back? Yeah, he did. It was quite funny actually, because the segment started with his sister.
Yeah.
And the other two showing off the SummerSlam collection, and then the camera sort of panned over to Max, and he started talking, and you could hear Pat McAfee went, "What? Really?" He's acknowledging the rumours, like. So, yeah. I don't know why they're carrying that on, but still.
Yeah, last week we briefly mentioned it about how Max Dupree was going to possibly be written out of the angle, but Vince retiring, it seems like he still has a gig, and then the stream somehow died. So
yeah, that's weird. And then we got the story that he was apparently written out because he had complained about the scripting.
Yeah.
Said that the writing was bad, and Vince didn't like that. Despite the stories about how if you challenge Vince, he respects you more, and how you should, go out on your own and grab the brass ring and stuff. It turns out that wasn't true.
No.
Yeah. Anyway.
So yeah, no, it's gonna be an exciting couple of weeks at least, anyway, to see if, as you say, this is the start of the Triple H era, if you like.
Yeah.
See what happens.
The era.
The McMahon Helmsley era. It's finally happening.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, we'll see what happens, and then hopefully next week we'll have Beans here. I keep saying that, but
yeah, hopefully
he's got to eventually show up.
One of these days.
One of these days. Enjoy SummerSlam. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you hopefully next Saturday when we run down everything and see who's winning in the prediction game. Take care, everybody. Enjoy SummerSlam. Good night.